In this week's restaurant report, Hurricane Irma hit San Marco hard, as you know, and several businesses are still closed after flooding forced them to make major repairs.
One restaurant that's been there for 20 years will likely be closed until next year. Melanie Lawson takes us inside.
San Marco businesses were hit hard after Hurricane Irma, and the owners of European Street Cafe had to shut the doors after 20 years of being open because of flooding. 2 feet of water came into the restaurant, and it's going to take months to open back up.
European Street on San Marco Boulevard has endured flooding and storms for 20 years. Never has the water come inside until Hurricane Irma. Owner Andy Zarka said the first images came from an employee who lived nearby.
She actually got close and sent some pictures, and you could see the water in here. The power was still on. It was surreal almost to see the lights on and 2 feet of water in the building.
The 2 feet of sandbags were no match for the water that came pouring in.
Well, you can see where all of this equipment had water in it, had to be thrown away.
It destroyed the flooring, blew out the electrical system, and destroyed more than $50,000 worth of merchandise.
Yeah, there was just a layer of silt everywhere in the whole place. The carpets were saturated. Ceiling tiles were already starting to sag. None of the equipment came on. It didn't smell real good. Yeah, wasn't a pretty picture.
Now the work has begun to get it back.
Starting fresh will be interesting. It's a project we can sink our teeth into. Maybe to the extent of updating the look a little bit. Creating some different spaces that we didn't have before.
In the meantime, the 3 other locations are up and running. Zarka said they've had to move employees around to keep them employed, and the community is responding.
The neighborhood and the community has been great. The other locations that we have, we've definitely seen an uptick in business. So I think some of our loyal customers from here are traveling to some of the other locations.
Zarka said it's going to likely take about 4 months before they'll be ready to open back up. He's still assessing the damage, like this iconic antique bar that was brought in from England.
The bottom pieces need some work, and we're not sure whether it's going to have to be replaced in total.
Whatever it takes, it will happen. Zarka and his employees are San Marco strong.
Zarka says the other 3 locations are up and running, and to check them out on social media for any updates on the San Marco restaurant. They are also gearing up for the annual Oktoberfest celebration. It's at the Riverside location this year, October 21st, kicking off at 11 a.m. Melanie Lawson, Channel 4, the local station.
If you'd like to check out recent inspections for any restaurant here in Florida, you'll find the state's health department database on news4jax.com. You can search by name, address, county. Just look under the community tab for the restaurant report.